You have been blessed with the flop era, and you're over here complaining, acting like, oh my god, why is not everybody watching me? Because you're supposed to be practicing new things, trying new things, going down new paths without an audience. You're literally not even good at what you're trying to do yet, and you want an audience there? No, baby, flop. Nobody's watching. Try new things. Get good at it. Perfect that shit. And then you will become attractive and the audience will come in. There's an order to these things. Stop trying to rush it. You're over here mad about the processes of the universe when it's actually the thing that is saving your ego. If you are on stage and everybody is watching, there's a full audience, and you're doing something that you just started doing, you're literally, okay, let's just use content creation as that. You just started uploading videos. You just started practicing like doing voiceovers and color correcting, color grading. You're just practicing all these new tools and making videos, and you're upset that when you're uploading, you're only getting a couple hundred views. Thank fucking God. Because you're going to look back and these are going to be cringy. Because guess what? You just started, and you're allowed to be bad when you just started. You're allowed to be a flop. You should be grateful that you're a flop. Literally, the universe is so divine and the ego is so silly because we have been given this order of how things go, and we're over here mad that there aren't a million views on our first video. Go back to your first video. Think back to your first whatever and tell me that you want a million people watching that thing. Whatever it is that you want to do, the first makeup look that you did, if you want to do makeup, the first hair coloring, if you want to be like a celebrity stylist, the first outfit you put together, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, think about the first, and you want a million people watching that? No, you don't. No, you don't. Thank the flop. Be grateful for the flop. The flop is a necessary part of life. The flop means so much to me. Do you know how many times I've flopped? I am the rebirth queen. I have started over and tried so many different things over and over and over. Thank God for the flop. Like this channel right now, the way that I don't have as many views as I would like, you know, I'm over here like, why don't I have 20,000 views? Why don't I have 100,000 views? Babe, you should be grateful that you don't have 20,000, 100,000 views. Because I know in a year I'm going to come back and watch these videos and say, what in the ever-loving was I saying? I'm grateful for the flop. That is something that I have very much so learned. I am grateful for the flop. Now, what does the flop entail? Sometimes in a flop, we feel ugly. Why do we feel ugly? Probably because we are a little bit less attractive. Maybe you're used to walking into the bar or any location. You walk into anywhere and you're attracting people. People want to have conversations with you. You're entertaining people. You are on. You are on, babe. And guess what? During your flop, maybe you walk into that same spot and it's, why are people not engaging with me in the way that they typically would? Because you're in your flop and you're not supposed to be attractive. You're not supposed to be attracting an audience. You're not supposed to be entertaining. You are in your practice mode. You are flopping and you should be accepting and trusting and loving that. Think about any sport. I'm going to say softball because that's what I used to play when I was little if it isn't obvious. But we used to literally have months of just practice, and then we'd have like a month of practice games against other teams to be like, okay, did the things that we actually practiced, were they really good? Can we like actually play a game? And then you play that real game when like the season starts and you start actually keeping score to where it actually counts. Because that makes sense. If you walked on day one and started keeping score, you would be so discouraged to play. You'd be like, I don't want to play again. I can't even throw the ball yet. Like, why am I keeping score at a game? Like, it doesn't make sense. And the universe plays by those same rules and will give you those same opportunities to practice while nobody is watching, to practice when it doesn't actually fucking count. I've been doing social media for longer than I would like to admit, because I've been doing it longer than when people actually started watching. Like I have my art page and I do crafts and I make content on TikTok and Instagram and all of those things. But before I ever had like a follower, I was so depressed that nobody was watching. I was so depressed that nobody was fucking watching me. And thank fucking God nobody was watching me. Like I got to quietly delete that stuff. I got to quietly delete like these cringy photos that I was doing when I was trying to be like an Instagram model. Do you know what happens when you force yourself to be on stage when it's way too soon? I was manifesting being a content creator and going viral specifically, like I really cared so much about numbers before I was ever into content creation. Somehow I thought if I have this amount of followers and this many people viewing me, then I would be happy. No, because when you have that many people viewing you, a lot of people say a lot of crazy things, and I was not ready to be on stage and receive any feedback at all. Like, don't tell me about me, you don't even know me. I would take every single comment so personally, like it would actually ruin my day. Somebody could say something that's like mild. You know how people joke in comments and it's just like, it's harsh joking, and when I read it being said about somebody else, it's fine. But when I read it being said about me, I really felt a need to defend myself, and like I would respond to comments like all the time. And it's like, that is so off-putting. Nobody wants to see the content creator be defensive and aggressive. I just couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't be on stage and performing and getting views, because I would be manifesting, I want viral videos, viral videos, viral videos. So I'm continuously going viral, and then I'm on this stage being viewed by millions of people, and I'm like, fuck you. I hate it. And I'm so defensive, and it's affecting my day, and I'm not happy. I'm not enjoying it, but I'm still manifesting going viral, manifesting this, and so it's happening, but I was rushing the process. Instead of being like, I didn't even understand that like social media and content creation and pretty much everything in life is a spiritual journey, and like the process is so important, like the ebbs and flows, the seasons of it, like embracing the season. Like I should have been in a season of flop instead of being like greedy and wanting to force an audience when the universe knew that I wasn't ready. And that's why it's so important. And I'm always preaching like, manifest happiness, joy, peace, success, abundance, yes, money, but don't say like how it's going to happen, because you're forcing something. I'm over there manifesting, specifically going viral. And I didn't even know the consequences of going viral. And I don't know. I was so stubborn in my thought of like, okay, going viral is good and it's going to feel good. I was so stubborn in that idea that I was like, you get it. I was just like forcing something that like I wasn't ready for. Now I'm at a point, it has taken me years and years and years. I'm at a point now where like any comment, anything, I just like kind of laugh it off. And it's so funny because that experience of me like not even really caring, like I could read a crazy comment and like, about it. And that took me giving myself permission to be a baby about it. And like, okay, let me explain that. So like when I was reading comments and people were like, oh, that's ugly or whatever, because I do art all the time. So people have opinions and they're like, why would you ever do that? You made it worse, la 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 la. And I used to like and even before that, when I was doing like stripper content, like the crazy things that I would get, like the comments for that, like people they just, no matter what you do, they're going to say crazy things. But anyway, I would read a crazy comment and then I would literally in my mind be like, why am I getting so upset about it? Like, I see people with way worse comments, way more comments, and they don't even care. New content creators, old content creators, like all types of people, and they say nothing. It doesn't bother them. Like, that's crazy. I'm a baby. I'm like, then I start judging myself, and on top of this person judging me, now I'm judging me, and so it's like multiple people attacking me. Now I feel very defensive, and so I respond to that comment when really I'm like, it's because of the judgment that I'm putting on myself. It really has nothing to do with whatever their comment was. So when I gave myself permission to be a baby and I was like, yeah, I am sensitive about comments. Like, yeah, like they do bother me. Like, yeah, I am human. I gave myself permission. I promise you, I don't really care anymore. Like, in terms of like, do I care what people say anymore? No, because I gave myself permission to not care. And so then when somebody says something, that judgment, like they're judging me and I'm not judging myself with them because I'm judging myself for caring about what they say. It's literally just like like there's no personal attachment of me judging myself. It's just some random person online saying something because they don't know me. Or maybe even if they do know me, they would have the same opinion, and that's okay too. But you see what I'm saying? Like, when you stop judging yourself, it starts to feel less like an attack and less personal. And now people can say whatever they want. And now I'm ready for the stage. I'm ready to be seen. I'm ready to communicate because I know that also the things that I do have to say and the things that I do want to share and the entertainment that I do want to bring, like, can be received without me feeling horrible about the random things that people are saying, and also will attract the good people that want to see that. Like, it's not all bad. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like embracing the season that you're in, embracing where you're at, embracing your season, And when you're in that flop, embrace that flop. You don't understand how beautiful a flop is. A flop is literally dance like nobody's watching. Like nobody is watching. You can be as weird as you want. These videos that get like 40 views on them, thank God. It's a cute little chat for us and we get to have fun and talk about whatever. And I'm like, I don't think I would be as vulnerable or as comfortable trauma dumping. I should probably stop trauma dumping. But like as comfortable being as honest as I can be on these videos. Like me starting this channel, I've been able to be super, super, super vulnerable and be as honest as I can be. And so once the audience starts coming in, I'm already going to be in the flow of being as open and vulnerable and honest as I can be so that this can be an actual like helpful, like, I don't know. My brain is mush and I drank way too much matcha today. So I'm really actually hoping, I'm about to go edit this video. I'm really hoping that I said something that made sense because my brain is just rattling. But I do love you and I hope that you love this new era that I'm in. We're less on schedule, so it's not going to be every Wednesday and Sunday. I'm still going to use that for me to like try and hold myself to that, but like I can't promise you guys those days anymore. And maybe I'll just like speak when there's something to speak about, you know? And that might be more than once a week. That might be every day. I actually would love to wake up. My makeup is already done. Camera is already set up. And I just free thought. Because that is when I literally just have like I'm in flow state right when I wake up. But anyway, I do miss you guys. I actually just like love talking to you guys. But I love you so freaking much. And if you made it all the way till the end, just know that you're my best friend for freaking life. We're locked in from here on out. And I love you.